So, our third topic is inverse trigonometric integration. So, some functions like 1 over a squared plus u squared or 1 over the square root of 1 minus u squared don't look like they involve trig, but they do. Their antiderivatives are inverse trig functions because that's how they behave. So we have here our formulas in order to solve inverse trigonometric integration. So our first is the integral of du over the square root of a squared minus u squared is equal to arc sine u over a plus c. Number 2, equation number 2 is the integral of du over a squared plus u squared is equal to 1 over a arc tan u over a plus c. Equation number 3 is the integral of du over u times the square root of u squared minus 1 is equal to 1 over a arc sec u over a plus c. So in order to solve inverse trigonometric integration, we need to be familiar with these formulas, where Ra is constant and Ru can be any variable or any function. So now that we have discussed about the concept of inverse trigonometric integration, let's now move on to solving problems involving inverse trigonometric integration. So, in order for us to solve problems involving inverse trigonometric function, we need to absorb and familiarize these formulas where a is our constant and u can be any variable substituted. So let's now have our first example. So, in order for us to solve this problem, we need to identify what is our constant and what is our variable that can be substituted to u. So as you can see, this is the same as this formula of arc sine. So square rooting both sides. Square root of 9 is 3 and square root of y squared is y. So deriving du will have dy. So now that we have our constant and variable, we can now substitute the values so we can use this formula. Now we know that our dy is equal to du, so our 9 is equal to a squared and our y squared is equal to u squared. So this now represents this, or this is the same as this na. So we can use this formula for arc sine. We have arc sine. What is our u? Y. Our constant 3 and plus c. So this is our final answer for example number 1. So let's have more example. So this problem now involves exponential and logarithm, or E, which is Euler's. So to solve this, we need to first identify our constant, which is 9, our variable 4e, 4x. Square root this, we will get 3. Square root of 4 is 2, and square root of e raised to 4x, we put the 2 outside, we can cancel square root, so we will have 2x. So now that we have our variables, let's just first derive this. We will have 4a 2x dx, and put 4 out, cancel. So we know that this is the same as this in our numerator. So substituting all that we have du over 4, and our square root of r9 is a squared minus u squared. So put 1/4 outside. This now refers to this formula, arc sine. So we just follow the sine. Ru is 2a2x, and our a is 3. We have now our final answer for this problem. So let's have example number 3.